Joe Flacco, the aforementioned Joe Flacco. What does it mean for Michael Crabtree, maybe John Brown, probably not John Brown, quote, longtime Ravens observer. Makes it seem like he's like watching through like one of those holes in a fence or something
Right,
like that.
exactly.
He's just been observing the Ravens for a while. Told NBC's Peter King that Joe Flacco is having far and away the best training camp of his career. Now, I heard, by the way, that like this is the first time in Flacco's entire career that he's like gotten his receivers together, like before, training camp or something like that. Like he did that for the first time ever. I'm probably getting some of the specifics wrong, but to me that just means the guy's been phoning it in for a really long time, and now Lamar Jackson's here, and like he's like, oh, I guess I'll really play, and I guess maybe the results are there. What are you hearing?
Yeah, exactly. Everything's been glowing on Flacco. Everyone's thinking that the fire, like you said, is lit under his ass because of Lamar Jackson. And I don't care about Flacco necessarily himself. Maybe he'll become a streamable quarterback at some point. I'm not drafting him. I'm not targeting him.
Hell no, I'm not drafting him or targeting him.
No, God, no. No, that's not happening, but it does mean a little bit for his pass catches when you consider the situation here. So if he's making, it says, 6 beautiful medium to deep throws right on the money in team drills, whatnot. He's always had that cannon arm. It's just always been a little bit inaccurate. He's always been hesitant to actually make the throws when it matters. But now if he's got that fire on his ass, he's making the throws. It's important because they have over 332 targets, by far the most in the league, a ridiculous amount, almost 60% of their target share from last year, 2,829 yards from last year, 71.3% of the yards of the Ravens last year are up for grabs. That's an enormous amount of volume, and if it's coming from now a more motivated quarterback that's throwing the ball better, we got to really break down who's catching passes from him now. And obviously Michael Crabtree's head and shoulders above everybody else they have. You got to think if 332 targets are available, he's probably getting 120 at least, maybe 150, maybe even more. Maybe he leads the league in targets suddenly. You never know. It's not out of the possibility. And Crabtree, me and you.
He's a good receiver. He's done me well last couple years.
Yeah, he's played fantastic in Oakland. He's great in contested situations. He's a smooth route runner. He's about to see a ton of volume from a motivated quarterback, yet he goes in round 6, 7. He could be a true wide receiver 1. We call that unsexy upside. Nothing about Crabtree's name sounds sexy when you call it. No one's going to go, ooh, you got Crabtree, I'm so pissed. But you think about 180 targets potentially, that's fucking sexy. You think about a good receiver getting those, that's sexy. You think about a motivated quarterback throwing him the ball, all of that is actually sexy. So it's very unsexy upside in my opinion. I think he's going to be a fantastic pick. So this was all to really hype up Crabtree. But the rumors have it, because whenever we see John Brown's name, we have to mention him for Mitch. Apparently, John Brown continues to stand out among the team's receivers on Saturday, going deep, making a lot of plays. I just mentioned his name because he's ADP 310 right now, wide receiver 99. If you do best ball leagues, maybe he's worth a stab because you know he's going to blow up for at least 2 or 3 weeks, and he'll automatically be inserted into your lineup. If Flacco's throwing it this good deep and this accurately deep, John Brown's going to have a role. So keep that name. Just see how he's doing throughout the rest of camp. Keep him on your radar.